Hey y'all, we finally got to break it in on its maiden adventure. Not its maiden voyage, but its maiden adventure. We added the diamond steel plating on camera to cover the front and get all that nastiness out of the way in preparation for eventually having the toolbox here. This Illinois license plate is a unique thing that I put to cover the vent that was right here for the cowl. And what I eventually want to do with this long term, because it was a mail Jeep, I wanted to have that mail Jeep vibe, but I'm going to use the pinstripe design from the Illinois plate because this was a Illinois rural route mail Jeep. Then I added my stickers. You know, I'm going to start really hammering home the stickers on the windshield because I feel like it's a great place for it. I found out the old antenna really makes a good litter getter holder for your trash. Trying to think what else I did. I mean, we got the rack on, of course, in the last video. Now we got the tent mounted, and we mounted it as far back as we could just to make it where it kind of counterbalanced some of the tongue weight to help the trailer. I added 2 jacks to the back now so that we can balance it left and right. And then the nose has 1 jack to level on the front. We made that actually a top jack now instead of a side one, because up there at the front it'll make more sense. In fact, come here, we did this on the front because eventually I actually want to take this jack position and put it right here in the center of this mass and have it where it turns right here, just because it would be more centrally located and help balance better than it being off to the side on this side. We also got it licensed and inspected as a homemade trailer here in Missouri. The process was actually surprisingly simple. Mainly brake lights, make sure that it is a homemade trailer, and then just a general safety inspection. Like, frankly, the tires on this are well worn, probably 10 years not used tires that we just threw on it. And the guy's like, I don't even worry about that. I was like, all right, that's fine. But then we got this tent mounted, like I said, nice and comfy, and it doesn't roll. Like some people were like, it's gonna roll and throw you out in the middle of the night. It doesn't. The rear jacks keep it stable. And honey, would you say it's stable?
Oh yeah,
I thought it was stable. It was nice. Outside of that, for now, as you can see, we just got it filled with our stuff. We got a few more updates along the way of like putting pack out mounts, and I want to do something with the gas filler here to add some more depth to what this trailer can do. But for a first trip, it was mint. So quick stuff that I forgot to mention on the trail. I went ahead and put these BDS shocks under here to stabilize the trailer and keep it from bouncing. And one of the problems of it bouncing without the shocks is this diff. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but it's Lincoln locked. You really can't argue with free though, and it really doesn't hurt the function of the trailer going down the road in a generally straight path. It's just when you're making the tight turns and stuff, you kind of have to consider that right now. But I have an open carrier for it that's going to go in this and replace the Lincoln locked one before too long. That said, we got those 2 shocks installed. I also bought this nice little torpedo level that's magnetized so that I can balance front to back on this side of the tub, the side rail. I can put it in there and keep it stored while I'm going down the road due to it being magnetized. And then I can balance left to right here on the tailgate and get a pretty good general level for the rooftop tent. It worked great on the first trip. We'll talk to you guys on a later video. Have a good one.